Several major US tech companies, including Google, Apple, and Microsoft have warned foreign national employees who are holding H-1B visas against traveling outside the country as there's a clampdown on immigration which could leave them stranded abroad for months. The H-1B visa allows foreign nationals to work in special trades, which the sponsoring company needs to endorse and is generally issued for 3 years. Recently, the visa processing centers at various United States embassies abroad have given long waiting periods for processing of these visas. After the new government in America, it is mandatory to get the visa processed at the home country like for Indian citizens at an American embassy in India. Routine appointments are now facing significant delays following the introduction of a new social media screening requirement affecting H-1B workers and their dependents, as well as students and exchange visitors. In Middle East, Syrian government forces and the Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces agreed to de-escalate on Monday evening in the northern city of Aleppo, after a wave of attacks that both sides blamed on each other left at least 2 civilians dead and several wounded. SDF is a faction of Kurds who hold a significant amount of land in the northern parts of Syria. This Kurdish faction is seen as an adversary by Turkey, which had banned other Kurdish organizations like the PKK, YPG and YPJ. The violence erupted hours after Turkish Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan said during a visit to Damascus that the SDF appeared to have no intention of honoring a commitment to integrate into the state's armed forces by an agreed year-end deadline. The Syrian armed forces today comprise of erstwhile militants from the banned organization Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, as the previous Syrian Arab army under Bashar al-Assad was defeated in the civil war. From China, there are reports emerging regarding rapid expansion and modernization of China's nuclear forces. It is estimated that the country now holds approximately 600 warheads. Official analysis indicates that Beijing is significantly increasing its land-based missile silos near the Mongolian border with over 100 intercontinental ballistic missiles. This growth extends to sea-based and aerial capabilities, including construction of quieter submarines and nuclear-capable bombers. Despite this acceleration, the report suggests that China remains uninterested in international arms control negotiations with other global powers. Why the nation maintains a no first use policy, but its pursuit of a closed nuclear fuel cycle provides the necessary materials to potentially double its arsenal by the next decade. In the Russia-Ukraine conflict, there are a series of assassinations undertaken by covert teams of both countries. This is akin to the deaths caused by unknown gunmen in India's neighborhood. There are details of a string of high-profile assassinations and attacks targeting influential Russian military and political figures. Following the recent car bombing of a general in Moscow, this report examines several similar incidents that the Kremlin attributes to Ukrainian intelligence services. The targeted individuals include senior military commanders, nationalist writers, and prominent pro-war bloggers. While some Ukrainian officials have explicitly claimed responsibility for these operations, others have only been alluded to in a cryptic manner. These events highlight the escalating shadow war taking place far beyond the front lines of the primary conflict. The comprehensive details of these assassinations over the past 4 years are presented here. Recent reports from North African region suggests that Tunisia has entered into a covert security agreement with Algeria, sparking concerns over the erosion of Tunisian sovereignty. This alleged deal reportedly allows the Algerian military to intervene within Tunisian borders in order to maintain political stability and support the current leadership. Critics and opposition figures argue that President Kais Saied is trading national independence for regime security in view of the growing economic crisis and isolation. Despite official denials from the government, the deal is viewed by many as the culmination of growing dependency on Algerian energy and financial aid. These developments indicate a significant shift where Tunisia risks becoming a political subordinate to its more powerful neighbor. Also from Africa, a recent United Nations briefing indicates that the civil war in Sudan has transformed into a highly internationalized conflict that threatens the stability of the entire region. Experts have informed the Security Council that the violence is being sustained by a steady influx of advanced foreign weaponry, including drones, which has resulted in devastating civilian casualties and the destruction of critical infrastructure. The humanitarian crisis has reached a critical juncture, with reports of mass killings and sexual violence alongside deliberate blockades of essential life-saving supplies. It is urgently required by the international community to expand arms embargoes and hold those enabling the warfare accountable to prevent the carnage from spilling into neighboring countries like Chad and Ethiopia. The lack of political will to de-escalate suggests that the warring factions are prioritizing oil revenues over the protection of their citizens. Due to the accelerated Latin American narco crisis, the Colombian government has responded to the soaring cocaine production and international pressure by announcing the deployment of high-tech drones to eliminate illegal coca crops from which cocaine is extracted. The recent crisis in Venezuela regarding targeting of narco boats has created an alarm in other Latin American countries to control the movement of drugs. This strategy marks a shift for President Gustavo Petro's administration, which previously stopped forced eradication of plants to avoid harming rural farmers. By using drones to spray weed killer from a very low altitude, officials aim to minimize the environmental damage and health risks associated with traditional plane-based fumigation. This approach also protects security forces from the dangers of landmines and militant attacks often encountered during manual removal of plants. That is today's update on geopolitical happenings across the world. Do like, comment, share and subscribe. Have a good day.